Kirsteen Peters. I'm 54 years old and I live in Inverness. So back in 2021, I was diagnosed with ALK-positive lung cancer. So it's a rare form of lung cancer. It's a genetic mutation. My own genetic mutation just went a wee bit awry. And what happened was, I think 5 months prior to the diagnosis, I started taking just a tickle cough, just one of these little things, and just wouldn't go away, and I kept ignoring it because it would be fine. And what happened was that the cough got worse, eventually to the point that I couldn't even hold a conversation without having to stop and try and draw breath, etc. So I knew then something wasn't quite right. So the process of diagnosis, wonderful support from my own GP and hospital services, they discovered that I had a tumour in my right lung, about the size of an orange. My surrounding lymph nodes were also affected, and I had broken ribs from the coughing, which explained I was in a lot of pain by that point as well. So that was sort of how I sort of got told the news, really. Totally unexpected. I was very naive about, I suppose, who could get cancer. I was fit, healthy, good lifestyle. It just was something I was not expecting, particularly in the lungs. And then to hear, obviously, my type of cancer I have is non-curable. So while there's treatment, there's no cure. So that was something to take in as well. It was a lot to take in at a short period of time, but the staff were supporting and wonderful at the hospital. I can't fault anyone that's involved with my care. Currently I'm on a wonderful drug, of all wonderful things now, the treatment that I take, and it's just in drug form. It's called a TK, and for short. I'm never very sure what all the fancy titles are, but it's a TK, and it just inhibits the growth of the tumour, and it keeps it at bay for so long. But cancer's a tricky little thing, and it will return at some point. A secondary form of TK will be available to me, and then after that, treatments become a little bit more tricky, and there will come a point where I won't be receptive to any kind of treatments available. So life expectancy after diagnosis varies. Average is about 7 years. Some people have made it over 10, which is wonderful. I know, unfortunately, I'm in an ALK-positive lung group in the UK and abroad, and I know some people, sadly, have already lost friends that I've made through having a diagnosis. So that's always hard as well. Just reminds you, I suppose, that you do have this, because some days you wake up, you look absolutely fine. So some people, it's hard to believe that actually technically I am dying. But on that note, and because I know I'm dying, I suppose I make the most of most days. Some days are better than others, but I try and take something out of every day and make the most of every day. I still work full time. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm a college lecturer, and I'd like to think I can still go out there and inspire my students and try to better themselves, get a good life for themselves. So I'm still very passionate about that. I still think there'd be energy most days to go in and do that, which is wonderful. So, and my friends and family, keep me going. I could not ask for better friends and family. They are just wonderful. And the darkest of days, I have people that love me, and that love, I think I've discovered, comes in all shapes and sizes. I think people think of love as a romantic thing, and actually I've known love and kindness in ways that I could never begin to understand. So I'm grateful for that every day. With regards to doing the Catwalk challenge, I think it was a moment of madness. I saw my Facebook page, this opportunity, and I thought, why not? At 54, did I think I was ever going to be walking down a catwalk? No. But I think, as I say, outlook in life's changed. I thought, let's just push my boundaries. Why not? And again, for me, it's about giving back, to organisations that, have helped me already and will continue to help me, and particularly the Highland Hospice, I'm well aware of how things will be for me, and it might be a service that I will have and use very much at the end of my days. So it's all about giving back to me. That's what it's about for tonight, and and being a supermodel for one night. Why not?